He is a self-proclaimed and dedicated vegan. He lives, breathes, and teaches who he is. And without further ado, may I introduce to you, Xervéoing up for it with us tonight, Mr. Jacques Laventure.
I'm very, very happy and excited to be back in California, sunny California. Originally from Brooklyn, New York, so East Coast, New York. Oh, East Coast? Brooklyn. Brooklyn! Yes, Black boy! Yes. Awesome. Great. So, I'm really excited to be part of the team. When I first heard about the team, about Xervéo and how it was all natural and it was all about mind, body, soul, and then also about finances. Because one of the things that causes stress is really about your finances, going broke. And so a little bit about my story is that really from Brooklyn and Caribbean background and that work ethic, grinding in Canarsie, Brooklyn, and that it's always working for what you have and the limitations. And so really growing up and learning that it was one of the things that they instilled in us. And how many times in 2008 when the credit crisis happened, we lost everything. And one of the things is like, again, fitness was what brought my psyche back. I lost everything, and when I couldn't afford gym membership, and I printed out a 2-week pass at Bally's, and started working out for 2 weeks. That's all it took for me to restore my psyche. I started looking in the mirror, I started feeling good, started doing everything that I needed to get back in shape. And when I wanted to go back in the workforce, I was like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose what I have. So I don't want to do anything outside of the fitness. So I instantly went online and looked for a job, and it was at the New York sports clubs. And I did sales consultant, and that was the best thing that happened because that's when I learned customer service, where my job was to help you get in the best shape of your life. So it was an idea of mine to start there for about 2 weeks, and I ended up staying there for 2 years. And it was the best thing. I got to help as many different demographics to get in the best shape of your lives on the customer service side. And someone walked in and said, Jacques, man, you're fit. You should really get into training. And I said, well, that's not really my thing. I really want to help people. Because as many times I go out in the street and I'm like motivating, getting people to do push-ups and really encourage them to get in the best shape of their life. So that really was it for me. But when that opportunity came, I read this book called 4 Hour Workweek, and he talked about becoming an expert and then getting in the fitness industry, really changing people's lives on a massive level. One of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to change every single person's life. One person at a time, but on a massive level. And so for our work, we talked about leveraging out your time, and this is really what it's about. Leveraging out your time, doing less, but really focusing on other people. And with Xervéo, with the whole opportunity of this whole opportunity is really about uplifting people and growing with the network. That in itself was it for me. And so not only the products and the opportunity, that was the best thing. And so I'm so happy to be here and just to share everything with you guys. And if you guys are watching, MTV The Naked Chef really was it was something that happened in LA when we did a food event. And I took my shirt off because it was really hot, was cooking. And one of the guys said, hey man, do you actually do this? And I was like, yeah, I ran with the idea. And yeah, and so that idea kind of evolved, and I met a guy named James Wiggins, and then what he did was like, man, Naked Chef, are you crazy? That's like really marketable. And we sat there in Ontario. That's really where it got created, in Ontario. And he was like, man, it's more than just what you look like. It's really about stripping everything down to its basics, like raw. Your story is raw. Like, I was homeless. Like, a lot of people don't know that I was homeless at a point, chasing a dream and being naked, exposing yourself. And really what restored my psyche was I had to be still and meditate and really focus in deep down inside to figure out things. Because a lot of times we're chasing for other opportunities but really it's about being still, because you have ample amount of energy and abilities to be a James Wiggins, or to be the best you. And I think this place here with Xervéo is allowing that. When I got it, thank you. And again, going back to James, when James presented me to Rami, which was, man, an amazing person, and he talked about his story, and really, again, to be someone that not even is a millionaire or a billionaire, to sit down and give you that time to really uplift you, that really goes to show you what type of person he is. I know that today is all about the product, but really it's beyond just the product. It's about the family that we created here, and I think this alone, the energy, yes, is just, again, and so not to go off tangent, but really, I just know that beyond the product, because the product is amazing, because the product alone, it's a sell, but I just wanted to just emphasize that, just the family. And again, my job is to help you guys with the product line, so if you need my advice or help to educate you with the product line, I'm here to do that. And guide you with any clients that they may have questions about losing weight. Because I don't know if you guys tried the detox, but man, that was amazing. Seriously, me being a vegan full vegan, when I looked at the products, I was like, man, the detox was it. Like anyone that really does research and is really trying to clean their body out and then nourish their body and then also focus on brain function, that's it. So, and then also the weight loss. Anyone that doesn't have the time and doesn't want to put the work, hey, here's an opportunity for you. Instead of drinking other stuff that's out there, you have viable products, and we're continuing to build.